I would like you to look at art from a different angle. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is C and I am a self-taught jewelry maker. Today, I would like to revisit a style that I have already made in the previous video. The link of the video, I'll put it up on the screen and on the description below. It's about making 4 pairs of earrings using just 18 gauge wire. You're going to be asking me how the heck is happening? Why do you want to make the same tutorial video, right? It's only fair that I explain to you. I would like you to look at art from a different angle. If you are skeptical, then you can just go ahead and watch this video as how it is. A first degree, you see the tutorial, you cut the wire and just make exactly the same like it was shown. But if you want to play the game, this is the time. So the game is, while you are watching the video, I want you to think about the answer to these questions. I don't want you to answer it right away, but the idea is to read the questions and ponder that questions. And at the end of the video, I want you to answer it for yourself. It is not for anybody. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the questions. Okay, are you ready? Number 1, when did you first feel drawn to your art and why? I'm going to repeat this. When did you first feel drawn to your art and why? It doesn't have to be jewelry making. It can be embroidery, painting, or whatever art that you're doing. Polymer clay, like my daughter. And number 2, what parts of yourself do you feel show up most when you are creating your art? I'm going to repeat this again. What part of yourself that surface more when you are in the middle of creating your art? Once again, this is not an interview question. It's the question that you should answer for yourself for your own purposes. Self-reflection, self-pondering, even interrogation. There's no right or wrong. And I promise you, I will share to you my answer. In the meantime, let's get to work or play or think. I hope that you don't expect me to give explanation on how to do it because I feel like I want to chit chat more than just work. For the sake of the tutorial, however, here are the tools that is needed for making the simple stud earrings sound so there. I will also put the materials on the comment below. Today, like I promised, I'm also answering the questions that I ask you. Number 1, when did you first feel drawn to your art and why? The first time I feel drawn to jewelry making is purely because I wanted to wear a beautiful jewelry. It's so simple, right? I think I have shared the story before that when I came to the gem show in Tucson, Arizona when I was in my 20s, I bought a strand of beads and from there I learned how to make my own simple wire wrap earrings and I never really stopped making jewelry from there. Fast forward, when I moved to France in 2010, I wanted to dive deeper into jewelry making because, once again, not because for the sake of the art, but actually the jewelry making is the only art that welcomes me. It kills my boredom, it doesn't take a lot of space, it is not messy, it's very convenient. It's also affordable. I mean, I only need wire and a couple of beads that I already had, so there. Back in 2010, I have to admit that it was really rough time of my life. I was in the new country, I have no friends, even if I was living with my boyfriend at that time, that um, I was excited to be able to be close to him, but um, being with him means that I have to be away from my country and I don't understand French as much as today right now. The language barrier was very hard to make a connection with people, honestly. Looking back, when I reflect a bit, I'd like to say that art is like a mirror. Whatever I feel about myself, it brings those feelings to the surface. Probably because it has something to do with focusing alone, with the process of creating, my mind shifts into a different state, a different rhythm. So it makes it like a special way to bring me in front of my feeling. I carried a lot of worry about future at that time, to be honest with you. I hate to be face to face with the anger and the worry, but on the other side, I also love creating. So it kind of forced me to be head to head to whatever I felt at that time. On the other page, creating helped me to hold on. It did not take the worries away or the anger away, but focusing on art made it easier to move through my days. This is not a way to avoid it, but to walk along with it, I guess. It's the way to explain it. Like these negative feelings is actually a part of me, a part of myself. And sometimes when I create something beautiful, it feels like looking up at the bright sky. I'm so in awe, I'm excited, I'm so happy. And for a moment, that negative sentiments faded, and all I want is to keep going to make something even better. Moving on to the second question, what part of myself do I feel show up most when I create my art? Simple answer, marvelousness if it's done as I want to, and disgust when it didn't come out as I wanted to. The answer is not noble, right? Sorry, everyone. But this is the most honest one. But there is this time when I'm creating. Quite often, I feel like I'm this in this space that belongs to me and only me. That I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose somehow. That I take care of myself. That I am a woman that is in the middle of creating. Like I don't have to take care of anybody. I don't have to do something for anybody. I'm doing it for myself. And somehow it feels freeing to be able to see myself purely without the label of a mother, a wife, a friend, a daughter, a sister, just a human being. Diary keepers, I understand. If you're curious of why I'm doing this, the answer is really not that simple. But let me try. Sometimes in life, you get lost on a lot of traction. With the heavy traffic of social media, the news, the AI, and everything that happens around this world, it's natural to be pulled into places and get lost in the mix. Very often, we didn't even know why we do the things we do. My hope is this will help you to bring back to the core, closer to one at least. If none of that happens, it is important to ask why you are starting this journey, wherever you are, and whatever the journey is. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you find something within you through the questions. Whether you are here because you're looking for a new hobby or a new activity, I'm wishing you well. If you like this, hit the subscribe button, share it to those who need it. Stay creative, be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! A quick note, this circle stud is available to purchase the standalone stud or also the dangles options. All the links will be on the comments below. Thank you. Bye!